Hello and welcome to another tutorial about Quorum and Lego MindStorms. We're going to teach you about loops and conditional statements while using the robot's sounds and buttons. Instead of executing every line of code one after another, we can use loops. A loop is basically a statement which makes a block of code execute for a specific number of times or while a condition is true. In our example here, all the statements in the loop will run until we press the escape button on the robot. In addition, we can be selective about which commands to execute. We can use the conditional statement if or if else. This means if a specific condition is true, our program will execute a set of commands, otherwise it will only execute another set of commands. In this example, we use if-else-if many times to differentiate between which button is being pressed. We have 6 buttons: the escape button, the up, down, right, left, and center buttons. The buttons have a number of actions we can use to control them. A very important one is called is button pressed and checks if a specific button is currently pressed. Another one is called wait for button press, which makes the program stop and wait for the button to be pressed in order to move on with the execution of the next command. Notice we have to include the corresponding library to be able to use these functions. Now let's make our program output a different sound and light for each button pressed. The LEDs that surround the buttons have a function called setLightPattern, and they are capable of displaying no light or the colors green, red, and orange as flashing, pulsing, or solid colors. Here I am only using some of them, as you can see. I also want to make the robot output a different sound for each button. We're going to include the libraries for the sound and use its functions. We can make the robot beep once or twice using these commands. The beep sequence up function plays 4 tones, with each tone being a higher frequency than the last. Beep sequence down does the same on reverse. The buzz action plays a very low frequency tone, but if we want to control the frequency, we can use the play tone command, which takes 2 parameters, the frequency and the time. This specific example will play a tone corresponding to 440 Hz for 200 milliseconds. Let's see how this example looks on the robot. I encourage you to try our exercises to get more familiar with loops and conditional statements, as well as discover what you can do with sounds and lights on the robot. See you in the next tutorial!